This platform is called the IM Mastery Academy, the #1 educational platform in the world. 400,000 members are part of what we do, and this stretches all across the globe. Africa, Europe, Asia, Caribbean, people from everywhere are utilizing this as a means to help them to become financially independent. What will you become is a question I really love, because through this platform, you can become the best version of yourself. Why this is the financial vehicle for you to do so will be made ever so clearly by breaking down the cash flow quadrant. This was created by Robert Kiyosaki, a finance and real estate expert and author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Here he brought down the 4 ways that we can earn an income. Now we go through the same process. We go to school to get a good education, to get a good job. Hence why the world's population, is dominated by obviously people that work for people, right? But predominantly, we work for someone. Now, if you have a job, be extremely grateful, especially the times we're going through. But especially because of the times we're going through, we have to understand that only having a job is a dangerous position to be in. Why? Because 2020 highlighted this, right? Overnight, we lost jobs. People got furloughed, and unfortunately, people's lifestyle changed for the worse, right? So what we want to do is to make sure that we concentrate on the actual solution rather than the problem. And the solution is simple. Multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury. It is now a necessity. Hence why we're seeing the rise in self-employment. The benefits of becoming self-employed is that you can earn more money. You do have a bit more control of your time. But as a barber, as an electrician, if you're not there to provide that service or perform that job, your income drops down to zero. All right. So being an employee is all about how much time you can give away, which determines your income. The wealthy understand time is money, so they have assets in place that allows them to free their time. And if you look at the numbers, the top 5%, they make up 95% of the world's market, right? The globe's market, whereas the 95% only make up 5%. And I'm certain you wouldn't be surprised if I told you the top 5% are made up of business owners and investors. There's 2 things that really work in your favor as a business owner, and that is the ability to leverage and have a system. What do you leverage? You leverage the efforts of other people. So you employ people to fulfill different roles and tasks to take you out of the equation, right? But then you have a system that can really help your business to thrive. SYSTEM is an acronym for Save Yourself Stress, Time, Energy, and Money. An example of a system would be McDonald's, right? You know what to expect in every McDonald's store because they all follow the same protocol, right? The McChicken burger we order in London, in Paris, in Las Vegas, Miami will be the exact same. Why? Because there's a system that's being followed, right? And all that's required is duplication to help the business grow. And now they're a global company, right? And last but not least, we have the investor side of this quadrant where the 1% live. Now, this is a beautiful place to be in because here we're not working for money. We're making money work for us. And by getting involved into, real estate, stock, we can get our money working for us. But we're going to show you 4 digital skill sets that's going to help you actually penetrate the top 5%. But before you start earning in anything you do, you're going to have to go through the learning process of our learning and system. All right. But it's crazy. If you write down the word learning and then you remove the L, it actually spells earning, right? So whatever you learn, you have the capacity to earn in that field. And our 4 academies will help you to do so. Our Forex, digital currency, high frequency, and our e-commerce academy is designed to actually help you build, the learning side to the learn and earn system. And I'm going to dive into each one briefly. So what is the Forex Academy? So it's short for the foreign exchange market, the biggest financial market in the world, generating 6 trillion every single day. And this is something we're all a part of. How do I know this? Is because if you have a bank account, the banks trade with our money, make it a significant amount every year and giving us, small reward, which they call, interest, right? The principle of trading is very simple. All we're doing is buying and selling currencies. Okay. So typically we would do this at a foreign exchange booth, right? If I was going to the United States, I would exchange my British pounds for the US dollar. Okay. Things that we all may have done on this call. We're going to show you how you can actually do this from the comfort of your own home. And by going through the education, you would understand that this right here is a reversal pattern that's happening right here. We saw the market rise up, sharply, but then drop as sharp as it rose. We anticipated this rise here, so that's why we placed a buy order here, and then we exited the trade right here as we felt we maximized the opportunity, and by doing so, we acquired 125 pips. Now, what are pips? It's simply a unit used to measure a change in the market. So just how we measure speed in miles per hour, we measure price movements in pips. So the next question is, Aaron, how much money can you actually make trading then, right? So it all depends on the amount you invest per trade. So let's say Maz, she invested 10 cents times the 125 pips she gathered here. She would have made $12.50. But then we have Kojo, he invested $1. So then he made $125, right? But then we have Mike, he invested $10 per pip. So then he made $1,250. So in the same move, you can make a few dollars or thousands. It all depends on the capital of your account. Now you'll be actually educated to risk only 3% of your account. So immediately, I'm eliminating a myth you may have heard many times. Oh, trading is risky. It's very safe. Why? Because it's us who is in control of what we risk. 3% of a £100 trading account is only £3. And we're going to show you how to grow that effectively. But now we're going on to a phenomenon, which is Bitcoin, right? With our DCX Academy, Digital Currency Academy, you're going to learn how to take advantage of Bitcoin. You know, this time last year, it was worth under $11,000. Today, $54,000, an incredible rise in such a short space of time. Many people are asking if it's too late. You know, if it's too late, you know, is there still time to get involved in this? Ladies and gents, you're looking at this at the perfect time. Bitcoin, oh yes, it has made amazing progress over the last year, but it is no way near done. And by actually getting involved with our Digital Currency Academy, you'll be able to have profit on the go services that's going to help you, you know, thrive with our learn and earn system. This trade ideas was sent from our profit on the go service called Swipe Coin, which simply gives you trade ideas which you can literally copy and paste, right? So we will have entered the market here, just following the instructions that were provided. And by exiting the trade here, we acquired 6,200 pips. Now, investing 10 pence a pip, that would be a return of £620. Now, if we invested a pound a pip, $6,200 is what would be our profit. And ladies and gents, it goes on and on from there, right? So is it too late? No, you're looking at Bitcoin at the perfect time. That brings us on to e-commerce. Like I said, the way we shop has transitioned more to an online space more than ever before, right? Stores in the UK that we grew up with, like Toys R Us, Debenhams, Topshop, they're all falling the victim to the e-commerce space, right? And what e-commerce is, it's simply the buying and selling of items online. Warren Buffett, he says what you love to do should be a hobby. What the world does should be your business, ladies and gents. And, you know, by learning how to drop ship, you're really going to go from a consumer to a beneficiary, right? To a producer. Now, what is drop shipping? It's very simple. All we are doing is selling other people's products. So the question is, where do we find our products from, right? It's very simple. What we would do is actually partner up with a supplier. Okay. And let's say the supplier actually produces coats. All right, it's freezing here in the UK, right? So we want a nice coat. Now, with the supplier, they will wholesale the coat for $9. Our role will be to set up an online store to market the item, right? So we have a system in place that's allowing us to do so in a matter of clicks. And we've had people in their first week open and make sales within that time frame. Okay, so once your store's up and running, you will retail the coat for $50. Of course, you're here for a profit, right? So when a customer goes into your website called coats.com, lame name, I know, but it gets results, right? Once a purchase has been made, congratulations, you know, you've actually sold something you do not even own. Okay, and then once the customer's information has been retrieved, you send it over to the manufacturer, so that they deal with the shipping as well as the customer service. Your job is done. But now I'm going to take you on to a phenomenon, which is what we call high frequency trading. People are so excited about this simply because they're making the money that they make in a whole shift at work in a matter of minutes. We call this money in minutes. And I'm going to actually bring up, you know, the visuals for you to really understand what is going on here, because this is absolutely changing the trading game. All right, so how we make money in minutes is very simple. I'm going to break this down for you. So we select the time frame we want our trade to run for, and here you can see 2 minutes. But then we select the amount we want to invest in the trade, and here you can see £60. All right, let me know in the chat as well if you can see what I'm breaking down. You should be seeing the trade that I'm about to place. And what we're trading is the euro versus the US dollar. Okay, the euro versus the US dollar. Actually, let me just make sure. Just share this. Okay, and that's giving us 82% return of what? Of our £60. And the percentage, well, and what that would be £49.20. So if you win the trade, you invest your £60, get it back, but then you'll get your £49 in profit. So by following instructions given to us by our master educators, we will just follow instructions. And in this example, we press the green button, call. So then what we want is this blue line, which represents market fluctuation, right? The price of the market to close above this green line by the time it reaches this orange line, which will highlight, obviously, 2 minutes has passed, right? So then we're going to let this ride. And as you can see, it's always going up and down, right? The market is never at the same price apart from when the market's closed, right? So we're just going to let this ride. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2-minute trade, which we're about to close right now. And wow, just like that, we made £108 in a 2-minute trade. Ladies and gents, if you understand how to follow instructions and press call or put, congratulations, you can trade, right? And that is a wrap in regards to our learn and earn system. But now we're going to dive into the earning side, where we can literally choose your weapon. Why we say choose your weapon is because your financial freedom is not, it's a war. All right, it's a war. So we're equipping the right weapons, the right tools to win the war. Our Profit on the Go service, which I dived into earlier, are applications that send you trade ideas in a template ready for you to copy and paste it into your trading app. 2 minutes is all that's required to capitalize. So whatever's keeping you busy, the school run, rush hour, work, this can still help you to monetize those activities. But then we have Go Live. Once I understood the value of this, I canceled my Netflix subscription right away, because this is giving us access to individuals who have the income that we desire. 6, 7, 8 figures plus have been made from these individuals. And whatever you do, you want to make sure you're partnered up. You're listening to the people who have the results and show you how to do so, right? If you want to become a footballer, you want to be trained like by the Lionel Messi, Thierry Henry, right? Ronaldo, Beyonce, would be a singer, you like to follow, right? Leonardo DiCaprio, if you wanted to become an actor. These individuals are specialists in their style of trading. Now we get the ability to communicate with these individuals through a web chat, but also we can actually capitalize from the instructions they're providing us if they see an opportunity live on the sessions. And this is how at 5 p.m. UK time, myself and the team, we followed instructions and we made money. All right. We made money watching TV, an amazing feeling, which is furthermore made more sweeter when the whole community is seeing the benefits also. And last but not least, we have Profit Yourself strategies, where these give you the eyes of the educator without them being there. Following a strict checklist, this is going to help you increase your success rate and help you accelerate the process of becoming an independent trader. Okay, so with all this, you're probably thinking, okay, how do we get started? This sounds great. How do we get started? What we have to remember is that the normal way of getting involved in getting your feet wet, furthermore, is investing £10,000 for a 3-day course. I know a friend who's invested 18,000, okay, for 6 months of mentorship. Crazy, right? Now, this is the reason why this platform was birthed, because, the traditional way is not designed for normal people like me and you. They understood that this is information that everybody should have access to. There's enough money in it, right? So if you want to embark on your trading journey, we champion the Elite Academy package. This gives you everything the platform has to provide. And not only does it give you the digital currency Forex Academy, it also gives you the high frequency academy where you can make money in minutes, ladies and gents. And the investment is only $325. In pounds, £260. A fraction of what I paid for a 3-day course, ladies and gents. If you want to partake in the e-commerce academy, same investments required, but you get access to ECX Go Live. Also, put in your front of Mr. Chris Reef, an individual sold 1 million units of products, and he gives you insights into up-and-coming trends that can take your store to the next level. But you may have been given a heads up in regards to a specific package to go for. By going for a Forex high frequency and digital currency academy, you'll be able to, get involved in this with just $235 in pounds, 180 pounds. Just like a gym, ladies and gents, if you want access to the facilities for another month, you make that investment if you wish. So yes, there's no contract, right? As soon as you're ready to become independent, you can do just that. Okay. Now, I'm a big fan of free things. Okay. No matter how much money I make, I'm always going to pay attention to free. All right. And on this platform, ladies and gentlemen, you can get your subscription waived just by doing something you do every day, which is refer your friends and family to things, right? You're referring a barber, a restaurant. However, these entities don't give you anything in return. With our platform, because you're helping us towards our goal of empowering, enriching, and educating a million students by the 31st of December, by referring two people that like you onto this platform, we actually get your subscription waived. But more importantly, you're putting someone else in the position to change their life. And I've seen it happen way too many times for me not to believe it's not true. Right. So that wraps up everything in regards to what we provide on the service. But we can show you how you can actually make an extra income on top of the skill set that you can learn here with us. Right. This part of the presentation is absolutely voluntary. You do not have to partake in this. But if you do, the person that invited you has the blueprint ready for you to win. The first way you can earn a bonus is what we call a fast start bonus. We have a Forex, so refer someone to the Forex Academy pack. That's $25 you've earned. Refer an elite package, you've earned yourself $50. Why we've done this is because we understand there's individuals who can invest into the education, but may not be able to fund their trading accounts. With these bonuses, it eliminates that challenge. But the second way you can earn a bonus is what we call residual income. What this is simply getting paid repeatedly over and over again for an activity only done once. This brings up Michael Jackson for me because, he's made more money dead than alive. And we're talking over $2.4 billion. Last year alone, he made $48 million. All right. Now, how? When he died, 11, 12 years ago, right? It's through the amazing residual income that he possesses, right? Songs like Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal is still paying him today. And we have to respect his business acumen. As the owner of a music catalog, which actually has the music of, Elvis Presley, the Beatles, he gets paid from that also when their music gets played as well. Powerful combination. He's actually allowed, it's going to allow his, generations, okay, of his family to actually, be in a very, very amazing financial situation. Now, how does that relate to what we do on this platform? It's simple. We earn a residual income by growing our own organization. The genesis of this is the Platinum 150 position. By referring 3 people onto this platform, you earn yourself $150 every single month. And we get paid every Friday, ladies and gents. So tomorrow we're getting paid for work we've done literally 2 years ago. Now you're probably thinking, okay, $150, it's not that much. However, if $150 was missing from your payslip, I'm certain you would do something about it, right? And then Pattern 600 is where things get a bit more exciting. With an organization of just 12, you're earning yourself $600 a month, $150 every Friday. Now, the person that invited you onto this call, they can actually contribute with 12 people out of the 12. The 4 people out of the 12, and that still helps you to become a Platinum 600. Why? Because we honestly believe in the principle by helping enough people get what they want, we will receive our reward. Okay, so we want to go through our journey to success with and through yourself, right? But now ultimately you're earning yourself a nice part-time salary on top of what you earn at work, and now you have more to multiply through our services, right? And then Platinum 1000, things get a lot more exciting here. A bit of a lifestyle change starts to happen, because here with an organization of just 30, you're earning yourself $250 every single week, 12,000 over the course of the year. And, now you can see your financial goals being accelerated right now. Maybe it took 5 years to just, or 2 years to save up for that first home, right? Because you're just relying on one source of income. However, now you have 2 and you have a skill set to actually multiply your income with. Maybe you can do it in about a year. Maybe it only takes a few months, right? Because we're relying on one source of income to pay for our rent, mortgage, childcare, holidays, car. Okay, but with an extra 1,000 coming in, it'll make those payments easier, but more importantly, accelerate our financial goals, right? And this goes on and on. Chairman at Platinum 2000, you earn yourself $2,000 a month. Platinum $5,000 coming in every single month. And then this goes all the way up to Chairman 750, where yes, you'll be earning yourself $750 every single month, ladies and gents. The reason why these types of payouts are possible is because there's obviously value on the platform. Okay. But I'll just wrap up with Chairman 10 and 25 because my direct friends, my mentors actually are this position. At Chairman 10, Mr. Junior Alexander, at 26 years old, is earning this type of income. Not only has he retired himself, he's been able to retire his mom. But more importantly, or not more importantly, but remember the person that actually referred me onto this platform, Mr. Ivan Vongbo. Like I said, he converted his annual income as a biomedical scientist into a monthly income as a Chairman 25. Now, I asked him recently, bro, you know, the success you're having is amazing. What's the best thing that's come out of it? And he told me something that surprised me. He told me that it's given him the ability to allow his parents to dream again. And I thought, wow. Because I was expecting I can buy this, I can buy that. But hearing that, really, I've never heard that answer before. And that probably took you back like it did, right? You know, like it did for me, right? The dreams that we have growing up, you know, probably the hardships of life can dim the light on them and cause us to forget or give up on them, right? But hearing 56-year-olds can be made to dream again, I thought, wow, this is really and truly not just an opportunity. This is really and truly the solution. So you're probably one of these three people right now. So you've probably, you know, you probably want to, okay, just come in here and master the skill set. Perfect. We've got you covered. However, you may have always looked at something like this, right? But you may have always, you were just looking for the right platform. All right. The second person, you're always looking for the right platform, talking about your friends and family about this. But now you found it. You're going to actually share this with your friends and family, get your subscription waived, but also help them to get their subscription waived also, right? But last but not least, you're all in. Not only do you want to master the skill set, you want to actually build a massive, massive organization on top of it, right? And whoever you are, we've got you covered. So go back to the person that invited you onto this call, because you know we have people joining our organization every single day. All right. That's not what excites us, however. What excites us is creating the new success story. And we look forward to celebrating yours. So go back to the person that invited you, get your questions answered. One question you may have is this real? Is this going to work? To be honest, in the last 72 hours, we had people ask the same question, let alone when I first started, right? But within the last 48 hours, by plugging into our system, we've seen people, even today, see results. So we believe by you being teachable and coachable, this can be you also. We have another call at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So if you've seen any value, the people that see this information after you by starting now can be placed into your organization. All right, but making the decision now, you've already won. So we will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.